Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Friends, big dangers are all around us these days. To survive what's coming, you need to be prepared and self-reliant. That's why I recommend getting yourself some cryptocurrency, some land, some gold, but especially a proper stockpile of emergency food. It's easier than you think. Go to preparewithjericho.com right now and you'll save $50 and get free shipping on a generous 4-week supply of emergency food from My Patriot Supply. They're the largest preparedness company in America, and they've served millions of people who are prepared for what's coming. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years, and it will be there when you need it. So do yourself a favor and go to preparewithjericho.com. You'll save $50 and get free shipping on a 4-week emergency food kit, which gives you breakfast, lunches, dinners, drinks, and snacks totaling over 2,000 calories a day. When things get ugly, you'll be glad that you have this food kit. Don't be caught unprepared. Go to preparewithjericho.com right now, preparewithjericho.com. Now, and you can also catch me on Spotify, Recoil TV, Rumble, and 20% off all green gear, promo code 1984. Now, just when you think, again, a little bit of, like, if it's sunny outside, you barely crack that door, just a ray of light comes through. Just when we get that little ray of light, the door is slammed in our face. You will not fucking believe what happened. You will not believe who is free to roam the streets and hoax once again. You got it. Jussie Smollet, whatever the fuck his name is, he was released from prison, and the reasons are so fucking stupid that I hope you're sitting down so that when you hear them, you will not fall and hurt yourself. So, some appellate court, and it passed 2-1. I don't know who those two fucking idiots were, but I hope they step down soon. 2-1, he was released. They were saying that he was released because by the time his appeal was exhausted, he would have already served his time. Hold on. Yeah, I know that sounds stupid as fuck, but that's what they said. All right, I'll tell him. Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point when you give somebody a sentence that they gotta serve it? Is your car company, the whoever you pay your car note, your car note to, are they going to come to you halfway through your payments and say, you know what, Joe Schmo or Joanne Schmo, go ahead and we'll stop your payments right now. Because by the time you got to the end, you would have paid the car off anyway. So let's go ahead and stop right here. Go ahead, get out of your payments. It's good. Don't you wish your mortgage company would come up to you and say, hey, you've made enough payments. Go ahead and get out of here, kid. You're good. Had it been me or you in there, you think they would have came to us 6 days in and said, hey, go ahead and get out of here, man. You're good. You served your time. And his family lawyer is citing that, he's in danger because his family's receiving death threats and phone calls, people threatening Jussie. Don't give a fuck. Guess what? Jail is a dangerous place for anybody. Anybody can be hurt in jail. He's not special. That's the chance you take. That's why if you don't like jail, stay the fuck out of it. Then you don't have to worry about the levels of violence in there. You won't be there. And they said there was a phone call because people got a hold of his family's phone number because they put it down as emergency contact when he was first arrested. So people are calling him, prank calling him. Hey, number one, change your number if you don't want the calls. But they recorded a call and the guy he cited some case where I think in the late 90s, some New York police officer sodomized this Haitian dude, tore his ass all apart. So they said that's what they're going to do to Jussie. And Jussie's probably like, hey, hold on. Let's see what he has to say. Like, I don't give a shit if your family's receiving phone calls and threats. They're not the ones in jail. Who cares? What does that have to do with Jussie? Like my dad would say, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Absolutely nothing. And they said that Jussie hadn't eaten in 6 days. He just drank water. And I bet you was eating some sausage in there. He found something to eat. So what if he didn't eat for 6 days? That's him. Hold his ass down and give him a feeding tube. These are reasons that you're released from jail nowadays? Because you don't want to eat anything and your family is receiving threats and they're scared that you might serve out your sentence? What the fuck? I never understood that. What does good behavior mean? If you get sentenced, in my mind, if you get a sentence, you serve the sentence. That's why they gave it to you. That's like giving somebody the death penalty, but they're alive for the next 25 years. Well, then what'd you give them the death penalty for? Why didn't you just give them life? That shit is so stupid. But you were afraid that he was going to serve his sentence? That's the whole point of jail. That's why they got bars and walls and razor wire. So you got to stay in there and serve your sentence. Not because, I don't want to eat nothing. I'm just going to drink water. All right, get out of here. What kind of justice system is in Chicago? Now, I'm not talking about the people who are doing their damn job, the cops that are going out investigating and arresting these fools, and the real lawyers that are trying to prosecute these fools. I'm talking about the broken parts. Why wasn't that googly-eyed Beetlejuice body double out there talking about this is a travesty, this is not how our justice system works? Jussie, keep your ass in there for the next 44 days, case closed. Now I got to get over here and stand over another body of a 6-year-old and listen to their family cry. I'm out. Why didn't she say that? She's still too busy talking about how big her dick is compared to the Italians. Look that story up. What the fuck? They give this fool, and that was a bitch ass sentence to begin with. That's why I won't call it punishment, because it wasn't. It was a sentence. It wasn't punishment. If they were going to punish him, they would have gave him real time and they would have made him stay in there until he served it. I'm sure there's a few guys in the Cook County jail who want to get the fuck out of there too. I'm sure they're scared that they're going to be harmed too. I'm sure that their family is scared that they're going to be harmed. But those families don't matter because those families don't have luncheons with the Obamas. It's not what you know, it's who you blow. No, wait, my bad, I got that one wrong. Okay, it's not what you know, it's who you know. There you go. Because our friends aren't powerful enough, because our friends don't have the right address, we would sit in there and serve our entire sentence. Now you got him in there only doing 6 days, and they bring his bitch ass out. And when they brought him out, he didn't say anything. How bad do you think that fool wanted to say something? How bad do you know he wanted to yell out some incoherent liar bullshit before he got in that SUV? They were like, Jussie, please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Just get in this vehicle and be quiet. Ain't that some shit? Jussie is out. And of course, if they let him out, they're not going to put him back in there. They're going to say some bullshit. Oh, he's immune compromised or some other horse shit. He's not going back in there. So what does that tell people? That tells people if you are of a certain stature and you have the right people in the right places, you can get away with the most egregious bullshit we've ever seen and nothing is going to happen to you. Now, if you're regular tax-paying cog in the machine, you're going to serve every sentence. We'll probably throw a little bit extra on it just for the fuck of it. You know what? We're going to spread out Jussie's sentence to you. There you go. That's how it's really going to be done. Jussie only did 6 days. He got 144 left. Let me distribute like we're playing cards. Let me deal out his 144 days to the rest of you sorry sacks of shit. Because you were unfortunate enough to be born without powerful enough friends. What a fucking chump. Jussie, you're a whole fucking weird ass. I was talking to a buddy of mine. He knew something about his family. I guess they're a bunch of like hippies and shit. A bunch of real life granola-headed dirt fuckers. Hey, man. That's why their names are Jussie and Jussie and Junie and Joni and all this weird-ass Partridge Family shit. Man, fuck the Chicago justice system. That is just fucking garbage, man. Garbage. That man blatantly lied to the country. And he's out because his family's scared for him and he didn't want to eat food. That appellate court literally said by the time his appeal was exhausted, he would have served his sentence anyway. Isn't that the point? I can't fucking handle this, man. I'm just not dumb enough to handle this. I need to get the fuck out of here. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.